Hello, I'm Miss Penny, and this year I'm teaching in Sahara class. I'm now going to share my screen so that you can see the PowerPoint in which I'm going to talk about. So, welcome to Year 1. In Year 1, we currently have 3 adults in our bubble. We have Miss Hall, who is the class teacher in Kalahari class, and Miss Bailey, who is her teaching assistant. Your children will know these 2 adults and may even be in their phonics groups. I am teaching in Sahara class, and we are waiting for the appointment of a new teaching assistant to join us in Sahara class. The senior leadership team this year has changed, so we now have a new head teacher. Her name is Dr. Trevenna. Your children will have seen her walking around the corridors. Mrs. Oldham is currently not in school as she is on maternity leave. So this year we have Miss Auger in charge of primary phase at NIA. Due to COVID, we've had to put in lots of different measures in place. Your children are in a year group bubble and they remain within the Year 1 at all times. In the classroom, we do not need to social distance as we are together all day. We are now regularly hand washing when we come in in the morning, when we come in from playtime, before we eat. It's a regular occurrence in the classroom. Outside of the classroom, we do not have close contact with any of the other year group bubbles. Start and finish times have been staggered, breaks and lunch times have been staggered, and on the playground we have a zoned area in which our children can play. We ask that all children have a water bottle that has their name on in class so that we are not having to share cups this year. You will have seen that arrival and dismissal has changed a little bit. At 8:40, the class teachers will be at the bottom of the staircase and your children can line up in front of their teacher. At 8:45, teachers and children will go up into the classroom. We ask that parents remain behind the orange barriers, please. At the end of school, we dismiss from the top of the staircase. You will be called up the staircase in classes, so listen out for Sahara class, and we will safely dismiss the children as you arrive. We ask that you please try to social distance, particularly on the stairs, at all times. Year 1 is very different to reception, and your children may have talked about a difference already. They will see it as they are playing less, but it is a change and they are starting to learn new subjects. By the end of Year 1, we aspire that all of your children will know the sounds they have been taught in phonics and that they will be able to read real and alien words. Now, an alien word is a pseudo word, and this is in preparation for the national phonics screening that they will sit next summer. We hope that they can count on numbers to 100, both forwards and backwards. We will begin the 2, 5, and 10 times tables. And in writing, I would like them to be able to write sentences using capital letters, full stops, finger spaces, and their vocabulary will begin to widen. In Year 1, they will also have spellings, and we will attempt to be able to spell the 100 common exception words for Year 1. I apologise that this is quite small, but this is an overview of our academic year and the topics we will be teaching. This year, the themes are Into the Woods, Playtime, Let's Go Outside, Land of Adventure, animal magic, and a royal occasion. Within these themes, English, science, humanities, history, and geography will all fit within that overarching theme for the term. This is a copy of our weekly timetable in Sahara class. You can see that your child will do maths, English, and phonics every single morning. In the afternoon, we then have a broader curriculum where on a Monday we teach humanities, which is history or geography. On a Tuesday, we teach RE, and then every fortnight we teach music or art. On a Wednesday, we teach science. On a Thursday, we do computing and PSHE. And then on a Friday, your children have PE with Miss Stubbs. So PE is on a Friday. We need to make sure that PE kits are in school and that they have a black trousers or shorts, a black t-shirt. If your child's still growing out the purple one, that's absolutely fine. And black plimsolls or trainers. If your child wears earrings, please can you make sure they are taken out on a Friday, unless your child is able to remove them themselves. We cannot take their earrings out for them, and they will not be able to do PE wearing them. We ask that any girls that might wear tights just put in an extra pair of socks into their PE bag, so that if they are wearing tights on a PE day, they'll have a pair of socks to put on with their trainers. And all long hair must be tied back. Home learning this year is a little different from reception. So at NIA, we think reading is really important, and we recommend that children read at home 5 times a week. Your child has already been issued with a reading book and a reading diary, and books will only be changed this year once they have been written in 3 times at home. We also have a termly homework grid, which I will talk about on the next slide. Your children will also have spellings every week. They will be sent home on a Friday and they will be tested on the following Friday. Occasionally, we may set a project linked to our topic, but full instructions will be sent out at the time should this occur. Now, if we have a look at this homework grid, this grid will be in a homework book, just like in reception. And the compulsory tasks at the top say that reading, spelling is compulsory every week. And then underneath, you have got 10 tasks. Your child can choose 1 task a week. We ask that you date the task on this sheet so that we can see which one they've completed that week, and that homework is returned on a Wednesday to be marked and then handed back to you on a Friday, ready for the weekend. This half term, there are 6 weeks, so your child will only do 6 of these tasks. It doesn't matter what order they do them in, they can choose which ones they do. We just need to make sure homework comes in on a Wednesday. In NIA, we have 6 character drivers. These are the values of the school, and this year your children will become acquainted with these. They will begin to understand the meaning of them and how they can start to use these to develop their characters into what NIA is looking for in a learner. All children in year 1 are entitled to a hot school dinner, and this can be ordered through Aspens. You can choose to send your child with a lunchbox. Please, can you make sure this is a healthy lunchbox? You are very welcome to mix and match between hot dinners and a lunchbox, but only one on each day, please. We're also asking that all children have a water bottle in school. If you have any other questions, feel free to grab my attention in the morning or at the end of school. I will speak to anyone. Or you can ring the school office and they will try to deal with any queries you may have. I would like to thank you for listening, and let's hope we have a fantastic year one.